Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Trials of Mana. I'm Serious JG. No sign of little cactus here, but one more treasure box would be nice to find. But I think it might actually be in the last plot essential star medallion waving over it house that we have not yet searched for. Dom Perignon. Here in Undine Day, Shade Time. Although we're missing other little things like this item seed here. So it's a kind of a complicated place to search because of the tiny little flowers that are now so massive because you're so tiny. This is the wrong house. Did I thoroughly search this place though? Oh, I saw Dom Perry marching around outside. Yeah, I believe I got all the way up there and there's just nothing up. Stop! There's just nothing up there, so whatever. Let's get out of here. We will... I guess you can kind of hop up on... Yeah, that counts as a hop-upable surface. Not that it gets you anywhere you need to go, but... This is the place I was kind of looking for, because I remember in my off-screening, it's like, this looks like it's decorative stairs, but it looks like it's jumpable too. And actually, no, they don't make you jump it. You can just climb these stairs. And that brings you to the last treasure chest, which has a fairy walnut, which is the rarest of prizes in this game, it seems like. Macho Man, double accent left the top. Dom Perry? Don't know, but he's not in here. Follow Dom Perry, or find Dom Perry. Oh, thank you for changing my quest game. Now the game just tells you where Dom Perry is because it feels sorry for you. Not really. It doesn't feel sorry for you. It intentionally sent you on this wild goose chase. See, I keep thinking I see little cactus. It's driving me nuts. Alright. You tell us something, or else.
Hey, Dom Perry isn't here.
Of course he is. I am he.
Don Perry's not here, man. No, I'm asking for Don Perry.
What? But I asked if you knew where he was.
When you asked, I was taking a turn around the village. I did not know where I would be at any one moment.
Listen, you're full of shit, old man. You were standing stock still talking to me. You knew exactly.
Ornery old man. Wow, that's deep, I suppose.
Yeah, she doesn't believe that for a second because it isn't.
Do you doubt me, youngin?
I doubt your sanity, old man. Let me try my patience for a minute.
Came for advice, Dom Perry. Well, there's a rumor that mice invaded a Poker homestead near the kingdom of Laurent.
Well, mice, we've got to deal with them. Exterminate the little bastards.
Pokers might know how to help them get their village back. Any ideas?
The mice of Navarre, we've murdered them.
That is dreadful. Laurent, you say? Oh, I have an idea.
Let's set mouse traps laden with cheese. Yes, that's the solution.
Wind elemental, Sylphid.
We would love to find Sylphid, but there is still a wind statue blocking the way, right?
Well, you're small enough to get around the wind statue.
Is that so?
Is that so?
Wind is an ever-changing element. But as the world's mana power ebbs, there may be those who have found a way to twist Sylphid's power.
Dom Perry, what do you desire?
The wind is restless. Something may have befallen the statue.
Well, I guess we never went to look at it and confirm it was
Listen
blocking us.
well to what I have to say.
You dumb humans. I mean...
From one of the mountain paths in Laurent is the entrance to Gusthall, a dangerous wind labyrinth.
Which is less annoying in this game, because at least you have the correct path marked for you.
Changing the directions of the wind statues to create a path. The rest.
So I believe the entrance is just blocked by a wind statue, which is facing a different direction after we talk to
Can
him.
be found deep within. There, you may also find Sylphid.
Also, you can class change, and then JG will go pants-crapping insane and gain like 20 levels off screen trying to get seeds.
Sylphid can spread the sleep spores from the Somnosa Meadow throughout Citadel Laurent to incapacitate the Navarre agents.
Of course, after they're hit by that once, it won't affect them in the future, so you must slit all of their throats while they're asleep.
Wait, you knew we weren't Cora Poker the whole time?
Oh, I was like, how does she know that he knew? Oh, because she just flat out talked about stopping Navarre.
It was obvious. If you were Cora Poker, you would have known that this is the only settlement of our kind in the whole world.
Thanks for telling me, old man. Now, once we're returned to normal, we're just gonna set fire to this tiny patch of woods.
Besides, I can tell that you have a fairy within you. We, Cora Poker, can see that you are her chosen one with a single...
Chosen. Well, but the rest of the Cora Poker didn't really seem to indicate that. You sure it's just not you? I can't figure that out.
The world is in dire peril. We cannot turn a blind eye.
As disgusting and loathsome as you are. And they all wearing little Santa hats, too, so...
From earlier. I just cannot help myself. Oh, there is no greater joy.
And then picking on the lesser races like humans. Get to the boat and head to Palo. Screw this old man. Pardon my teasing from earlier, but you're just so stupid. And smelly and gross. Seriously, once I learn salamander magic, we're coming back and burning this place. Silence. Make this a comvid, not an LP. With silence. Combids are awesome. Let's play so stupid. You should watch combids. Zerfo will understand this joke if he's a watcher.
Dom Perry gave us a good lead. Are you ready to retake Laurent?
I already finished.
Spreading the sleep spores is a great idea.
We almost could have thought of it without him.
Let's go to Gusthall.
We could have thought of it without him, but the appropriate doors would not have been open to allow us to do it. So.
Don't look! I've got this! Diamond Shard!
Diamond cutter!
Fish!
Bang!
You wish!
That's what I call power.
That's what I call power. Volume 2. Apparently I missed a treasure chest here somewhere, but yeah. Ah, screw it. We'll take this. We'll crown all yous. There's a gold statue right there. I can just spam magic till you're all dead.
How's that?
Although again, against these weak enemies, it doesn't really make it that much faster.
Right. And with that, peace has returned.
Which kind of makes you wonder, why did I bother to get an entire class? Like Angela's my lead. All she does is attack magic, and attack magic doesn't seem that great. I think it gets a little better later. And there's certain bosses against whom having... Well, at least in the SNES version of the game, there were certain bosses where it just really helps to have something that always hits. I suppose there's items that do that as well, but they're just as weak as magic. Watch out. And you guys I am going to ignore.
I know what to
Now that's what I call Fleeing for My Life, Volume 2.
Be careful.
Retreat, be careful.
Bye.
You, for some reason, I will defeat.
Alright. We should get going.
Actually, she is really close to a level. Well, we don't have a boss fight right away. We got to get through Wind Hall first. That's a bit of a dungeon. A bit of a dungeon. When you get hit hard during a battle, you can select recovery items or moves that will partially recover or fully recover your party's health and magic points. I guess square and triangle will somehow show up as an icon when I'm... I don't understand what that means. Select recovery items or moves that will partially or fully... Full recovery. Oh, yeah, you've got them. Full recovery is the only option with Poto Oil. Aha. So, somehow there is a deal where I can probably, like, automatically use enough to get full recovery if a single would only be partial. And that's why partial recovery is grayed out for those items that always give you full recovery.
Coming aboard?
Coming aboard there. We're going to Apollo Port. You don't have a choice this time because the plot's got one place it wants you to go. All aboard. As long as you're coming aboard there. Hey, the Pats are going to win it all this year. Valsena, Kingdom of People from Boston. Assuming that guy's from Boston. Everyone from Valsena talks like him. I mean, assuming that guy's from Valsena. Never mind. Messed that up. I guess we've never made that. Yeah, so now's our chance to watch this trip in reverse that I skipped last time.
Annoying.
Yep, I agree.
It tells me we ain't gonna be friends anytime soon.
Not after we come back and burn his whole village to the ground there. So I'm just going to use this as a chance to sip on some tea, if you don't mind. Meanwhile, we can write your own fan dialogue for Duran, Angela, and Charlotte here. It won't be happening now, but there are points where these boat trips from one town to another will be interrupted by a plot event, and I don't want to accidentally skip those. Because we might be able to skip the cinematic of the plot event and just find ourselves at some place we didn't expect to end up. So I want to get out of the habit of automatically skipping all the boat trips. Equip abilities. You learn an ability, you should equip it. Otherwise, what's the point? Dummy. See, it's great commentary like that, which is why you should watch the LPs instead of comvids. You're learning so much about the game from me. There's like NPCs over here that I didn't know about before. When could I set sail? I've got business waiting. Okay, and by NPCs I mean just the one, because this guy's just generic, man.
Coming aboard?
We are not going to Bizer. Nice to know that we can't get directly back to Jad, though. We'd have to take the cannon to get there. Palaport is now territory under the control of the Navarran nation. I am not impressed by the size of these canoes like that one person was. Impressed by the size of similar canoes in a wholly different town, but never mind. This water poison sure is scary. Things look rough in this town, probably thanks to those thieves. He seems to change L's and R's into W's, and occasionally just random non-W letters that are not L or R. Violators stand around are freaky. We should do a Freaky Friday situation with them and switch bodies. Then I could be a swarthy desert man. You'd like that, wouldn't you, Angela? And Angela Demers. Chain abilities. You can get one by talking to the priest of Wendell, so talk to him. You can also get one by talking to a merchant. But you didn't. He was in jail. You missed it. You've ruined the game forever. Don't know why I'm feeling compelled to look at the world map, but this is Lakeside Town, Astoria. Let's see. So there's the town with the night market. So basically, plot-wise, we went from Palo Part. I guess we took a cannon. Yeah, the Laurent secret base has a cannon that shot us. I guess I'm presuming it shot us over the ocean. So we landed in this merchant town. We got the item we need there. And then we sailed to Jad's Stronghold. So that would have been a bit of a trek. Would have sailed all the way around the world, or possibly up here. But I think we sailed all the way around the world to get to Jad's Stronghold. Went to Koropoker Woods, which for some reason is marked red, which normally means a dungeon area. And traveled all. And then we traveled back to here. And now we are heading for Heaven's Way. And this here will be the whatever the hell the name of this place is. It's not Heaven's Way. It's the Corridor of Winds, something or other. And I don't think there's any point, although we might do it just to see if there's any plot dialogue. But there doesn't seem to be a reason for us to go talk to the Amazons again until after we've cleared out Heaven's Way. I'm not going to bother to assign her training points until after we've rescued everyone else. Egon! I do like that Gnome briefly appears to chill out while we're casting his spells. At least that's what I thought I saw happening. It might have just been Charlotte. Diamond Cutter! Bang! I want to say she. I want to say for some reason that those little pliers are female, but they always like pop up immediately after we hit them with a magic. That is wrong. I want training. Here we go. So she is working on getting to reclaim. And to get that, to keep working on this. Easier to knock back enemies. Magic successful. Nah. I think I had him working on Spirit just because I know he'll need it after his class change. You're just working on Luck because it seems more useful than Strength. You've kind of trained in the areas that I feel are the most important for you.
Let's take it out. Before it does more.
We need to hurry to Gust Hall.
Okay, so we're being a...
Wait, Wind Elemental.
Just wait. Shades of,
Diamond Shark.
that guy from, Pit Fighter there. Just wait.
Diamond Shark. All right. All right. Of course we won.
So if you give her both of her skills are things that are about gaining MP after defeating enemies, like one of them is just defeating enemies and the other one is just hitting enemies with a strong attack, like she can kind of use magic and keep caught up on her MPs, which is nice. So I tend to slow menu it even though they give you shortcuts just because I haven't figured out with the shortcuts how to reliably aim for a certain enemy. That is a much bigger area of effect than was indicated, game. That got him.
Barely broke a sweat.
Well, because I defeated him, but whatever, it's fine. I know you're trying. Probably doing a significant better job of not needing healing from Charlotte this time. Well, I guess we all leveled up halfway through our trip up here, and you get full MP and HP when you do that, so... Just for the hell of it, let's see what the Amazons have to say, because it doesn't really delay our trip that far. But yeah, obviously Gust Hall is where we need to go next. Mexican food. Actually had Chinese food for dinner, but that's okay. Chinese food doesn't work as well. I could have sworn I saw a cannon. Sure. It'd be impenetrable. I guess we'll just cut to the chase and talk to the folks in the war room here and see if they note that we came back with a new plan. Please take care. We must find the legendary... Yeah, okay, so they do not register that anything has happened until we actually wrap this whole thing up. Meaning coming back here does nothing for us, meaning we should get moving. So shortcuts, or else. Well, we'll finally get a third spell for Angela when we get the Wind Spirit. Oh, it's teleported in there. That was impressive, Charlotte. That's like the kind of unexplained power Angela had when her mom was threatening to kill her.
Be careful.
Yeah, what the hell, we'll take him on again.
You wish.
Probably should just speed by, but...
You wish.
There you go. Yeah, I really do need to just consider bypassing most of these fights now. This is a backtrack thing, so...
Enemy.
Well, you know what? If we take them on, I won't have to fight them when we come back.
All right. We need to hurry to Gust Hall.
Don't tell me what to do.
Just you wait, Wind Elemental.
It gets us a chest we didn't have. And... unless there's something useful to get in this intermediate drop, there's no reason to go all the way back down there, because that just takes us back to someplace we've already been. Though actually, it looks like... is there more to it than it looks like there is? Oh, the hell. Let's see. Nope. There's no reason to come back here, but it doesn't really hurt us any, because these enemies won't have respawned yet, probably. Fifth plateau, Heaven's Way. Okay. It's the Lathe of Heaven. Treasure chest hidden over here. And by hidden, I mean if you really don't feel like going anywhere except other when the objective marker tells you to go, you might not have noticed it. Man, these guys are doing some serious patrolling.
This could get
Man, I took a lot of damage there. These things are, I guess, are the best thing for breaking armor. Minor balloon. Maybe we'll finally get that status ailment from the previous game where we get stuck in place with a stupid looking balloon over our heads. Cause... okay, and I'm kind of curious what happens if we come all the way up here, because it is not marked as where we need to go. Seems like a great place to hide a little cactus. Then again, this might be part of our return trip, so there might be no point exploring it early. Zombie herd. most of that magic back. And a magic rope. Yeah, there's a whole lot more of exploring you could do here. Interesting. I wonder what the point of this place is. And I really honestly don't remember if I explored it before.
Careful.
This kind of looks like it's its own place that you don't need to come to. Just carving up those knights. The Moonlight Knights, as they are not called at all. We're even double teaming them with charge shots. As you continue to slowly flail away at a weak little imp. And I do remember there's lots of screens like this in the SNES version. Doesn't seem as frequent a thing in this version. But yeah, there's no reason to come here, it looks like. Does not look like there's a reason to come here. Other than a, you know, regular old treasure chest. I thought maybe it was connected with the return trip somehow. And maybe it is. Maybe we drop onto that screen from above at some point. Let's learn about the night market, which we never need to return to again. I think it plays a little bit bigger of a plot role if Rize is our main character, because I don't remember this for a fact, but like we heard that guy talking about how he sold this bratty little kid who insisted he was a prince. Yeah, part of Rize's whole quest is she's looking for her kidnapped brother, who is a prince. You don't understand, he's a prince! Oh. Yeah, I don't know that I ever came up here in my off-screening, but this is what this is. This is what this is. This is the fortress that we have to come rescue, and I think we have to help them with that eventually, but for now, it's just a closed gate. Okay, well that explains why this path exists. I thought, well, at least there's a gold statue up here, so we'll get something, you know, we won't have just burned a bunch of MP and HP on the trip, but we just burned a bunch of MP and HP on the trip. It'll be alright, folks. We'll make it work out. Benevodons, these beasts of destruction were sealed away in the Mana Stones. In the past, the Benevodons were responsible for bringing the world to the brink of chaos. But then the 4 warriors of light came with orbs and... Wait, that's a different brink of chaos. Let's ignore you guys. I don't really feel like dealing with you again. Or maybe a square. Is it possible for me to get this before they notice me? Yes, which means I can now just run past them. And they actually never noticed us. Interesting. I guess the knights are not particularly observant. There's definitely a little bit of a quasi-stealth mechanic at work. Sometimes it just seems like if you enter a certain area, you always get spotted no matter what direction enemies are facing. And other times it seems like there is a stealth mechanic at work where you can kind of avoid battle. Battles are generally not tough enough you need to worry about it. Although, again, like in any RPG, they can just be a resource waster. But here we are at Gustal. Aw, that's adorable. Everyone knows windy. It is windy, folks. Just so that I have the option of quitting, a save point would be nice. Does not look like that is in the works unless, like, I don't know what they're gathered around there. Oh, well, they are blocking me from getting to a cactus. Let's take them out.
Holy boy! Give it to me! Look, holy boy! Holy boy! How's that? This all right.
Do something already.
Apparently he just gets to die. like why she needs healing light. Twinkle Rain, are you out of MPs? No, you got MPs. I just need to target the appropriate.
Focused.
There you go. Stay focused on not dying of poison. You found a little cactus. 10% discount at shops. Price here. In your decolletage. Obtained a candy. Well, I don't know that we're going to fight our way towards where there's a save statue. Oh, never mind. There's a save statue. I kind of figured there'd be one early in the dungeon, and then one right before the boss. And I know I already fought through this off screen. Oh.
What happened here?
Oh, maybe the statue is wrecked, but we could see it before.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Someone might be after Sylphid like Don Perry feared. Hurry!
Okay, so I guess I could have come up here earlier and seen a cinematic where a statue of wind was blocking us. And I didn't. My bad, I guess, as far as a completionist point of view. But now we're all worried that it's gone, even though we needed it to be gone for us to continue. But we're still worried it's gone because that indicates somebody else is up here. So, yeah, fair enough. I guess it's not entirely good that it's gone. Anyway, guys, when we come back next time, we'll be fighting our way through Gust Hole. I'm not sure how many videos it's going to take, but we're getting awfully close to the point where I can load the game where I've power leveled in an effort to get more item seeds beyond all reason and sanity for this point in the game. But at least it means that as we get elemental spirits, we'll immediately get access to new spells. I'm Serious GG. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.